Memorial Day is coming up, and many veterans will note the holiday while still fighting an intensely personal battle. According to the National Center on Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder, a full 29% of veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan have suffered from PTSD at some point. And now help could be on the way. But from an unlikely source, the Federal Drug Association will soon decide whether they should recommend approval for the first therapy involving MDMA, that popular psychedelic club drug, commonly known as ecstasy, and use it for post-traumatic stress disorder. There's data to support this decision. A recent FDA study found that 71% of the people who tried MDMA no longer qualified for a PTSD diagnosis. 86% said they got a lot better. Last August, I spoke with Congressman Dan Crenshaw, who teamed up with Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on legislation that would allow veterans to take part in clinical trials for psychedelics to treat PTSD. He told me it was the veterans who changed his mind on psychedelics. What did they say to you that convinced you we got to look into this?
Well, the short answer is it saved their lives, right? That's how they explained it to me. Especially though in one case, said he tried to kill himself 5 times, and this one day of treatment just resets him. Like, it resets them. And that's what you hear from them in these testimonies over and over again, because they're trying to explain what happened, and it's hard for them to explain what happened, but the best way to explain it is it's like a reset.
Of course, MDMA is only one of the psychedelic drugs used to address mental health issues. Others are like psilocybin, ketamine, ayahuasca. Well, my next guest knows all about this. He's one of the 13 million adults in the United States who suffers from PTSD. And he says it was ayahuasca that saved his life. Joining us now is Greg Wrenn. He's the author of Mothership, a memoir of wonder and crisis. Greg, thank you so much for being here. Tell me about your battles with PTSD. How debilitating was it before you got this help from ayahuasca?
It was very debilitating. It was difficult for me to be in social situations. It was difficult for me to sleep easily at night. And I really struggled to want to stay alive.
Wow. Suicidal ideation, like as so many veterans are struggling with too?
Yes, and addictions and compulsions that were putting me on a suicidal path as well. So it's, I'm so excited that this therapy might become available for Americans, at least in terms of MDMA.
So how did you come to the conclusion to try ayahuasca? Like, who suggested it to you?
Well, this was 5 years ago. And so the buzz around MDMA and psilocybin-assisted psychotherapy was not there. And so I read Michael Pollan's book, How to Change Your Mind, which is this very sober, sensible, science-backed book about turning to psychedelics for mental health reasons. Mm-hmm. And that woke me up. I love science. Mm-hmm. And so I ended up finding an ayahuasca center, and I brought my research binder with me, and I put it next to my puke bucket in the ayahuasca hut, and it saved my life. It absolutely saved my life.
What was it like?
It was very scary because, PTSD involves trauma and traumatic memories that are just sort of cycling through you. And so to heal, ayahuasca kind of creates this space in your mind in which you have a grand kind of exposure therapy journey, mm-hmm. and you get to experience these traumatic memories, and this panic begins to dissipate from these traumatic memories as they're reconsolidated. And so you are letting go of the past. You're letting go of what you're holding on to. And it's beautiful, and it's at times very, very terrifying. But at the time, I only knew to go to Peru. I didn't know about MDMA or really psilocybin.
Congressman Crenshaw said the veteran he spoke to did it one time, and that one time was all he mm-hmm. needed to get over. He had tried to commit suicide 5 times, and it stopped after he did that. It reset his brain. Was that your experience too?
It's definitely a Ctrl+Alt+Delete for the brain. It creates a much more coachable, malleable brain. But in my experience, it took actually quite a few ceremonies for me to really come back to feeling truly sane and truly whole and full of joy.
Yeah.
But I will say, after that one ceremony, there was, the curtain opened, and
Well,
there was enormous healing which took place.
nearly 18 vets die by suicide every day in this country. If this experience can help save some lives, if your story, your book can help them find help, that is a wonderful thing. Greg Wrenn, the book is called Mothership, a memoir of wonder and crisis. Congratulations on the book. And I'm so glad that that experience with ayahuasca has helped you live life fully and happily the way everybody should. Really. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.